Of Tingog Sinirangan Party List, Mr. Jude Asidre. Sir, welcome to Samar, and you are with Calbayog, Catbalogan, and Tacloban Media for this press conference. Any message?
Maupay nga, of course, first another message, happy birthday kay Congresswoman Mila Tan. And congratulations in Bogus nga provincial government for having organized such a wonderful celebration of her birthday. We're happy to be among friends. I know a lot of people here, so salamat for giving me the opportunity to speak with you. Hinara lakitan kinapi-kapi, makul ba ngayon kung may kakapta na ka-microphone, ano? But anyway, salamat for this opportunity, and hopefully I'll be able to answer your questions.
Okay, to start with, I would like to request that everyone who would like to shoot their question to please introduce yourself and the media outlet you are representing. Go.
Not only in the region A, kumusta feel it, Tingog Sinirangan?
But the feeling is that it's very positive. We're even surprised kay considering hindi na kita nag-uusahan ng party list in the region, but still we are more certain than ever nga what we're advocating, what we're trying to present to the people is something that the people really want, and the people see a need for that agenda, for that advocacy. And really may kami at least, for example, we've already strengthened our organization. We have municipal chapters in every municipality in the region. We have district chapters in Metro Manila, in 9 congressional districts. We have a chapter in Cebu and Davao. The organization itself speaks a lot about the stability, the commitment and dedication of the party towards pushing its agenda of regional development. Sa Manila, while the challenge is here in the home region, ipekto hiton kakurian, kakulangan dito aton mga rehiyon, iginaabot ito bisa ng Metro Manila. Kaya kung makadto ka hiton mga informal settlers sa Metro Manila, makita kita dito dako at majority if mga taga dito, inakti ka magyata ka na yun. So, we're really pushing for the agenda na if we're able to help and develop our regions, especially, and we bring government closer to the people in the regions, definitely, even the problems in the metropolis, like the Metropolitan Manila, Cebu, Davao, will be solved. We can make a lasting contribution in that direction.
Thank you. Romualdez, sir, from Action Radio Catbalogan. Since that we've been advocating on regional development, basically because of that concept of equitable growth in the countryside, tomorrow the Summer Island Partnership for Peace and Development, headed by the 3 bishops of the Summer Island, is about to present the result of the technical working group that will push for the separation of Samar Island as a separate region from Eastern Visayas as a possible incoming party in the lower house. How do you see this proposal of the 3 bishops to separate the 3 provinces of Samar Island from Region 8?
We have already been asked that question a number of times ago, and our answer remains the same. Any move to bring government closer to the people, creating new towns, provinces, creating new regions even, is definitely a welcome move. The more we bring government closer to the people means that providing more services at the regional, provincial, municipal level is definitely going to help the people. But the question is, what is the role of the administrative regions with regards to development? Because we can always create new regions in provinces, but what's the role? How can they make impactful contribution to the quality of life in a region? That is a very important, because that's what we're trying to push. I think the move first would have to strengthen the regional structure of government. Like what we're proposing is empowering more the RDCs, for example, or strengthening more the interaction between LGUs and the regional agencies. I think that's where we should first clarify. Because we can always create another region, but the thing is, how feasible is that towards creating an impactful, a meaningful contribution to the overall development of the region, which is going to be very critical. Because honestly, I come from, my father is from Samar. And honestly, I would want to see a more prosperous and developed Samar. But how will creating one more region contribute to that? That's the thing that we need to clarify. I'm open personally, and as a party, we're definitely open towards creating another region. We don't see any problem with that. But the thing is, not only the case of Samar Island region or Eastern Visayas region, the question is, how can we even enhance the role of the regions towards making sure that the regions are better helped and better served? That's the thing that we'd want to legislate on. That's the thing that we'd want to advocate on. And once we've clarified that, I see no objection for the Samar Island region. Pagkaya ko na lang, anong pagkakaibahan, Tingog, Anwaray? I cannot speak for Anwaray. I cannot speak for Anwaray. I left the party in 2013. And ever since, I've no longer... I left the party. I mean, right now I'm part of Tingog Sinirangan. I can speak for Tingog Sinirangan. The name itself is the mission. You want to be the voice. Siguro one of those peculiar differences is that while Tingog Sinirangan is a Anwaray is a multi-sectoral organization, Tingog Sinirangan is a political party. The mission is clear to us. Our advocacy is not just in contenting ourselves towards helping people, but making sure that we make the right policy, legislative interventions that would create a more better region for all of us. And that defines our approach to issues, the concept of looking at the long term. And maybe the other thing that we want to point out with the difference is that we are from here. I personally, most of our nominees were born here, grew up here, studied here, made a living here. We have not been until recently employed in other places in the country. So there's an intimacy, a certain intimacy between the leaders of the party and the region. Na makasiringit kita na hindi kami nagdako, hindi kita natawo, hindi kita nagaram, hindi kita tumubo. Yung among inungara, naninigat kita ng servisyo.
Good morning, Joe.
Good morning, Ate Lister.
Oo. Ilin na, nagiging, ano rin mo masasaad ba? Kay anatong mga tao, din yung Region 8, usual, may dalang nga mga party list ng kampanya na pabutos. Pero patapos ito din nga nakikita. Kaka-promise ka ba in case may mo seat ka Congress, may mo office nga tatagtuan, tatagal solicitation letter,
Actually, Ate Lister, we want to promise more than that. The office is only one thing. What we're offering right now, what we're trying to build, and what we've already completed is trying to find members of the party. Because more than anything else, Tingog Sinirangan is a political party. It should have members. It should dedicate its efforts towards building leaders. And that's what we've done. So we're going from town to town. We're talking to town. We've established our chapters. Now we're going even lower down the grassroots, because we want people who will not only vote for Tingog Sinirangan, who will not only support Tingog Sinirangan, but actually own the party, as if they are stakeholders. Because the advantage when you're younger is that you're more open to many people, to their suggestions, and that's what the dynamics that we've seen in our everyday interaction with the people in the grassroots. The truth is, we're even learning more from them. Even as we go around them, even as we talk to them, we are learning how to better serve them. And we realize that if you build the leadership, you don't even need an office. If you build the membership, and that creates a link with a member as an individual, as a member of the party, then not only they have an office to go to, but they are actually part of the party that's being represented in Congress. And that's what we are, and that's the direction towards where we're moving ourselves forward. So, Sigpaman, may dito opisina, but more than the office, we're asking and challenging our members to actively participate, not only in the services, but in the overall direction of the party.
Good morning, Jude.
Yes, Ate Jen.
Na-mention mo kanina, ang main thrust sa Tingog Sinirangan is for the development of the region. Aside sa mga programs being implemented by the party list groups na existing sa region, lalo pa ada aton yung mga nakikita ng mga programs that will help develop the Region 8 nga di rin na-focus dito sa Leyte, but also in the provinces of Samar.
Okay. I'd like to make myself very clear. Tingog Sinirangan is not coming and presenting itself as the solution to everything. We're not coming with a solution that we will do by ourselves. Baka inihin mumlay, inihin kabataan, di ba? Umurublay nga ni kita, sabi na kami, ang guruguti pa ako, may naganato pa na, guruguti ako. Ang guruguti ako, diri kami nakagtikahan mulay kay nagpapaturot-tudlo ko ninong taya. Kay hadlok man mabudo. It's the same story with the state of development we have here in the region. We have always been waiting for the other to act on something. Tingog Sinirangan, true to its mission, is wanting to be the person who will say, kami lanin taya. Kami magdadala ng tanan. Kami ito because the truth is, we don't even have to introduce no programs. Because government, of which we will consider ourselves a part of, already have programs. What we would want is to enable communities, individuals, and groups to engage with government and access those programs. For example, adole, dapat livelihood dito. Yung problema, kaya kinahanglan ka mo livelihood association before ka mo maka-access. And being so, kinahanglan niyo yung bank account, kinahanglan niyo may social preparation, kinahanglan niyo may project proposal. And these are the things that we need to help people with. Diba? Because we cannot always put ourselves as a better alternative to the government. We are the government. What we can do is create an enabling thing, whether it be healthcare, whether it be livelihoods, whether it be scholarship, create just enough programs that would motivate for government to do more and enable the people to access the same programs without necessarily overlapping what the government should be doing. Diba? Bakit tahin magnet? Pagdudukuton din nga na. Idaot nga ni mo, nadadarang tao nga dit gobyerno. Sandit, kaya nasugad. Kaya anong pagkita, ini yung mga butang, dapat dili ginaaro. Panlawas, pag-arang, panginabuhi. This should be services that government should already have. And I think, to be fair, we have these programs, man. Only that they are not accessed, people do not have access to them, and people are not empowered, not enabled to access this program. So, amin ito natin kuhan. Katanan nga congressman, may ada livelihood, may ada scholarship, ngayon may ada medical assistance. Waray man ito, waray. But over and above, we want to make an impact that would go beyond just asking assistance. Because in the end, katungo din natin. Ato din kinahanglan serbisyo, nga din natin kinahanglan i-aro ang gobyerno.
Morning, Jules.
Morning, ate.
And akong solicitation.
Hindi sa bon.
Waray pa ito office, solicitation.
Saan ka ba may office na?
Balitaw, we know for a fact that there are a number of party list groups that have run for Congresses under these 2016 elections, and many are from the Eastern Visayas region. How do you see it? Parang, do you see na magkakatunga-tunga itong region, having a lot of party lists to choose from?
Thank you for that question. Anyway, I've been with the party list system. As all of you, most of you know, I've been with the party list system for like more than 12 years. And I know for a fact that 40% of our population don't still vote for party list. There are many reasons. First, because people don't see the need for it. Second, because they're not informed. Third, because they're fed up. My party list should just come, ask for your votes, and then maybe don't see them again until the next election. That's the thing. We're not competing against any other parties, and we don't see ourselves as a competition to the other parties. What we're competing against, very clear to us, is we're competing against poverty in this region. We're competing for every child who's not able to go to school, for every person who's not able to finish college, for every family who has a sick member within their family who doesn't have access for health care. That's what we're competing against. I don't think that we should start competing against each other. What we need to be is to compete towards all the challenges that surrounding us. You know, we're already the poorest region in the country. We cannot move forward pulling each other down and competing against each other. You know, there will always be different ways, different agenda, different areas of concern. But that should all end with a better vision for the region. It should all end with a happier family for each one of us. And if we are all moving towards that direction, then we're not competing at all. Diba? All we need to do is move forward together and see how our different agendas can complement each other. Because in the end, we need to trust the electorate. They will decide who will speak for them.
Good morning.
Good morning, Sir Jude.
Yes, sir.
Significant yan ay adlaw niya na because of its anniversary. Kung mo representante na naghingita ka ng mga kamayada, sabihin pa, maupay na pwesto ito na politika. Pero lang ito na mo komento, ano doon mo masisiring? Di rin na ba ini naayong pa ba itong pagselebrar itong IGSA anniversary itong o kundi ba ini nagagamit itong politika nila itong administrasyon?
EDSA, anyway. We always, this is pamanandarahunan, hindi mo kita maabot ng the future without looking at the past. And I think for as long as every observance would help us grow in a better appreciation of ourselves, of our present, because of lessons learned from the past, I think that is worth celebrating. Because it's not whether you're against or pro what happened in '86. The thing is whether those values, democracy, freedom, remain true to our time as it was before. Because, you know, the problem with EDSA is that it has been locked in certain personalities. EDSA does not belong to one group. It belongs to the country. And it should. Because these values, these freedoms that we've gained in '86 belong to all of us, not to one clique politically or socially. So ang matatahon, as long as ito sa anniversary, nagtutugduhaton kung paano kita mas murupay at pagkita at kalugariyon ng pag-intindin aton gintikangan, pinaging lessons learned in the past, then we should celebrate it. Not for sake of one group, not for sake for one clique of people, but because it's our collective story as a people. Kay, paano naman na nato ng istorya at mga anak kit masunod ng mga generations kung ano na nabot 86. Kung kita mismo, we didn't live the experience afterwards. Diba?
Good morning.
Yes,
Good afternoon, Jude.
Good afternoon.
Way from Samar, Cong.
Yes po.
We've been hearing reports for information na itong Tingog Sinirangan was created by the Romualdez family. We want to hear from you the truth about this. And if this is correct, how could your parties, your group, cater to your main trust without the political influence of the Romualdez?
Okay. We're a political party. We're a regional political party. As such, we work with political leaders. And such as the Romualdez, there are so many of them who are helping us become who we are and hope to achieve what we want to achieve. In many ways, the support comes in many ways. Most of the time, these are people that we didn't expect. The Romualdez are helping us, specifically Congressman Romualdez, for one thing, because there's a commonality of vision. That's why he's running for the Senate, diba? Because he wants to be in government to provide a closer attention to the region. That's why we're running for party list. By having this shared, it doesn't mean we agree with Congressman Romualdez in all things. Definitely, the divergence in certain aspects, they change and they become a forum for a healthy dialogue between, political leaders who are struggling like us and political leaders who have established themselves in the field. But one thing is clear with us: we need to create relationships that would be meaningful not only for us as a political party, but also for the people that we hope to serve. So, if there's a reason why Congressman Romualdez is helping us and why we're also helping him, it's because there is a commonality vision that we're saying. And that goes with supporting people who come from the region, di ba? Kaya nung pakita makato, di ba? Kaya may daman tactic ang diniato. Will that influence how we move forward as a party? I think we're hoping for more trust in that area. So far, we've seen, you've seen us move forward in our own way, in our own, say pa man, paniguro, on our own efforts. We've been very happy and we're very helpful with the support of so many friends. But as a political party, that's where we are. And that's where you can help us. Especially you who are our friends in the media. Remind us always. When we do get there, help us be reminded always of the reason why we're here and why we're pushing for Tingog Sinirangan.
For the last question from Radio ng Bayan Calbayo.
Good afternoon, sir. Cecilia Tibo from Tingog Sinirangan.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. My question is, who is June Asedre and why should I vote for you?
Well, who's Jude Asidre? 3 years ago, Jude Asidre was someone who said, I would not do politics anymore. I went to NGO for 2 years, working with the post-Kaya development. And I've seen that the end of everything that we want to achieve, there's a need for a political solution. And that greatly frustrated me. But more than the frustration, I saw a promise of the good that can be done. Who is Jude Asidre? It's that believer in the Waraynon, in the Sinirangan, who never gets tired believing that this region can be better and can be the best region in the country if we all work together to vote for us. Thank you.
Sir, before you exit, any message for today?
First, happy birthday, can Congresswoman Mila will not be all here if not for her. We all wish her good health, more years in public service, and of course, the continuous commitment of all the people who support her and help her in her work as a congresswoman, as a representative in the 2nd District. So takming sa idea ko, diri ko lilikuon, butol si kami ninyo. Balik kami. Itingol sila nga number 28 na balota, balik ka mga pausa, barubata ka ng iyo, ang ginaati ko yung gara ng tanan, kay mga ati ko yun. Sa taon na, testing kami niyo. Tapurin kami, kay waray man kami, if amon lang maipapatapod na iyo. We'll put this on record. If amon maipapatapod na iyo, magsiservisyo kami maupay. Just as you probably have seen me work before. Kaya kung dili kami magservisyo maupay, kung dili naman na kamo kumita, higuti ay nga paniguro. Kung mahuman naman ng 3 years, sa bumalik ka niya katbalogan, ayaw na kami niyong pagputusik. Pakampanya ka mo kontra ka next time. But then again, let's work together. Because, you know, the challenges may be big, the challenges may be enormous, but there is no challenge that can overwhelm people who work together for the common good.
Thank you, sir. I am Romel from Action Party Catbalogan, and we are with Calbayog City, Catbalogan City, and Tacloban City media. May we ask her for perhaps few minutes of your time just for some questions, perhaps regarding your visit here in the province of Samar. We are live right now with Action Radio Catbalogan, and we are being covered by both print radio and television. And ladies and gentlemen, our media colleagues, our next visitor is no other than the former MMDA chairman, Mr. Francis Tolentino. Sir, in a message, perhaps before we start with before we shoot our questions.
I'll reintroduce myself again. I'm Francis Tolentino, former mayor of Tagaytay City. Baka hindi alam yung iba. A former president of the League of City Mayors of the Philippines. Former MMDA chairman. Former member of the NEDA board. What else? Puro former. Former visitor sa Samar State University. So I'm here because of the invitation given to me by the Tan family, especially the birthday celebrant and the good congresswoman and governor. So if you'd like to shoot questions, we need to answer questions. Nakasalita na ako ngayon sa Samar State University and a group of student leaders having their student leadership camp dun sa school.
Okay, to our media colleagues again, we would like to remind you, please introduce yourself and your media platform before shooting your questions. Go.
Sir, good morning, sir. I'm Jennifer from Regional Bayan, Calbayo. Sir, yung questions ko po na-mention nyo na galing po kayo ng-search sa Tagaytay, sa local government ng Tagaytay. Ano po yung best practice na, yung Tagaytay po kasi popular sa tourism, ano po yung best practice sa Tagaytay sa sector ng turismo na pwede nyong ma-share dito sa province ng Samar?
Alam mo, yung Tagaytay po, the story of my life, hindi yung LMDA. Yung Tagaytay, yun ay siguro yung diploma ko ngayon. Nagsimula ako doon, 3 restaurants lang yan. Ngayon, siguro, more than 1,000 restaurants. One of the booming places in the Philippines. More progressive place in the Philippines. One of the most peaceful cities in the country. 3 ingredients for my recipe. 1, you have to have a natural attraction. Man-made or natural. 2, the place must be clean. 3, you must have a good peace and order situation. With that formula, provincial will spike up. Nagawa ko po yun. Ang daming, with that comes innovation, with that comes creativity. For instance, I instituted the Tagaytay Mounted Police. Yung mga pulis na nakabayo. I strengthened the Tagaytay Tourism Council. I involved the religious sector. Sa Tagaytay, meron kami 184 congregations. Kompleto. Kaya yung voters sa amin, matutalino yan kasi pare at madre yan. Including the papal nuncio lives there. Doon nakatira yun. Si Cardinal Tagle, doon nakatira yun. I involved them, sir. Mother Superior of Good Shepherd, pwede ba gumawa kayo ng sardinas na tawilis? Ang benta sa turismo. Pink Sisters, pwede ba magbenta tayo ng cookies? Para sa turismo. And you involve the whole city. Kung wala yun, siguro mahihirapan. So, tourism is a prime component of Tagaytay's growth. 184 convents. 1/3 ng Tagaytay occupied by religious organizations, tax-free. So, walang real estate tax yun. So, dihado kagad kami. Maliit yung ira, tax-free pa. So, tourism talaga yung nagtulak lang sa Tagaytay. And if you visit Tagaytay now, and if you have visited Tagaytay 12 or 15 years ago, ay ibang-iba. Para ka nasa California ngayon pag nasa Tagaytay ka. Try to visit Tagaytay. My sister-in-law is still the mayor of Tagaytay. She is running, modesty aside, siguro because of her record, she is running unopposed. The entire slate, mayor, vice mayor, all councilors, unopposed. My brother is running for election as a senior member of the House of Representatives, 7th District of Cavite. Tourism area rin yun, Ternate, Puerto Azul. 9 towns po yun. My brother is running unopposed for Congress. Ako lang po, maraming kalaban. Marami akong kalaban ngayon. Any other question?
Yes, sir. Good morning, afternoon na. Good afternoon, sir. I'm Rodriguez from the Philippine News Agency. What would you be bringing to the Senate if elected?
Ako, madami. Madami.
What are your first 2?
First 2. Binigyan kayo ng mga brochure ko. First 2. I propose 51 amendments to the local government code. I'm ready with that. Our local government code is 24 years old. Nung sinimulan yung local government code, wala pang climate change. Nung sinimulan yung local government code, wala pa tayong problema sa sprat list. What is the aside? Siguro of all the candidates running for the Senate, I've landed, I've been to sprat list. Nakagaling na po. Kaya alam ko po yung pinag-uusapan. Alam ko rin yung usapin, hindi sa pag-ibang, dahil ang master's degree ko po ay Public International Law. What do I propose? Para po sa mga kabataang Pilipino, sinusulong ko po yung free health insurance for all school children, public or private schools. Free, hindi ko yung PhilHealth. Kasi yung PhilHealth, kailangan member yung tatay at nanay ng PhilHealth para maging beneficiary yung estudyante. Ito po, direktong member yung estudyante. The moment you enroll, member ka na. Who pays for that? The state. Two, I propose the establishment of more agricultural high schools in the Philippines. Not agricultural colleges, agricultural high schools. I propose the establishment through the amendment of the Special Education Fund provision of the local government code of more community colleges. Yung community colleges, ito yung local colleges. Para po sa magsasaka, I propose direct subsidy to our farmers. Bibigay ng direkto, hindi yung kung saan papaikot-ikot sa land bank. What do I carry with me? I carry with me enough local government experience as mayor of Tagaytay. Sabi ko nga, pinaka-develop na city sa buong Pilipinas ngayon, no offense. As mayor of Tagaytay, as president of the League of Cities of the Philippines, as a member of the cabinet, I carry with me a national experience. At lagi ko pong sinasabi, dahil ang Senado ay gawaan ng batas, palagi ko po kailangan din natin ng abogado ron. Gawaan nga ng batas yun eh. And I always propose na dapat pagbigyan naman ng bagong mukha sa Senado. Kasi paulit-ulit na lang yung baka ma-offend yung iba. Bahagi na rin sila ng suliranin eh. Diba? Yung iba ko doon, binoto ko, leader pa ako eh. Hindi ko alam sino yung mga kalaban ko ngayon. So, bigyan naman, wala pang millennials noon, binoto yung iba. So why don't we give the new faces a chance? I bring with me a wealth of experience in government service. No sandigan bayan record ever since. Nag-mayor po ako ng Tagaytay, wala akong graft case. And ang DA chairman, walang graft case. Kaya ko po mag-produce ng certification nun. Yung mga naging controversy, yung mga sayaw-sayaw, hindi yung graft case yun. Diba? Walang graft case yun. Ano lang, entertainment lang yun. Gaya ni Madonna kaya, entertainment lang yun. Diba? But that does not involve your personality. Nag-apologize pa ako. Sinasabi ko lagi, sinabi ko sa mga kabataan kanina, I am the only member of the cabinet, the Aquino cabinet, who resigned because of principles. Diba? Wala ko po siguro nakakagawa lang. Ako lang yung nag-detail because of principles. Yung iba, marami ng kaso, hindi pa nag-resign. Any other question?
Harold Minares actually just how's your relationship with the Liberal Party after the sayaw-sayaw?
Ay, okay lang kami. Okay lang kami. It has nothing to do with, it has nothing to do with the Liberal Party. I'm proud to state that I'm still very close to the President. One of his closest advisors still. In fact, invitado ako sa People Power Monument kanina. So, pareho pa rin yan. And I expect more endorsements. Most of the Liberal Party governors are endorsing me. Most of the Liberal Party mayors are endorsing me. So, as an independent candidate, but parehong partido nag-endorse sa akin. And I'm so proud of that. Yung Metro Manila Council, I preside. 5 lang po yung liberal doon. Si Erap hindi liberal, si Bina hindi liberal. Na-unite ko po yun. Si Mayor Cayetano hindi liberal, si Mayor Aguilar, bayaw siya ni Manny Villar, nationalista president, di ba? Na-unite ko po yun. Unifier po ako. So, I'm happy in a position where I can unify.
Sir, you were once a president of League of the Cities of the Philippines.
Yes.
So, kung mapunta ka sa Senado, ano yung mga pwede mong gawin for the kakaganda ng mga LGU?
Sa akin, ang LGU talaga, lalong-lalo ng cities, are the engines of growth in our country. I envision more HIRA for all LGUs. I envision direct refund of calamity funds. Wala pa akong nagsasabi nito. Ganito ko yan. Ang calamity fund ng mga probinsya, lungsod, munisipyo, barangay, 5%. Diba? Pag ginastos yan, bumagyo ng February, hindi ka naabot ng December. Ang proposal ko, pag gumastos ang LGU, i-refund ng NDRIMC ng national government para laging intact. Bakit po alam ko yan? Member po ako ng NDRIMC 5 months ago. So yun nga yung experience na madadala ko. Having been a member of NDRIMC, I know that na may pera pa doon na makakatulong. And I also look forward to more disaster preparedness programs. Ako po yung gumawa ng Metro Manila Shake Drill. Natatandaan niyo pa, 6.5 million po ang nag-participate noon. Modesty aside, wala pa akong nakagawa nun sa Pilipinas. Pangalawa, Ako po yung gumawa ng Oplan Metro Yacal. Kahit hindi na akong MMDA, kahit sino maging presidente sa May, sa susunod na eleksyon, kahit 5 presidente, ang gagamitin pa ho nila, Oplan Metro Yacal, which I authored. Yun po yung contingency plan pag lumindol sa Metro Manila na ang first hour, 35,000 ang mamamatay. So kahit po yun ang babash sa akin, kahit yung galit sa akin, nakikriticize sa akin, oras na lumindol, ang hahawakang guidelines, Biblia ng Metro Manila, yung Oplan Metro Yacal na iniwan ko sa kanila bilang legacy. Diba? So yun yung dun sila mag-rely. And I tie this with EDCA. Alam niyo EDCA? Yung visiting forces. Bahagi ng Oplan Metro Yacal yung pagtulong ng US forces sa Metro Manila. Naranasan natin dito yan sa Tacloban, di ba? Yung mga Osprey, yung mga Chinook, nandun po ako noon. Nandun po ako noon sa Tacloban. US forces po yung tumulong. Ganon din po yung mangyayari pag lumindol sa Metro Manila. 7.2 magnitude. Any other question? Yung mahirap, pinakamahirap na. Pinakamahirap na.
Ano bang magandang solusyon sa traffic problem? Kasi parang cancer yan eh. It's not only Metro Manila. Nakalaganap na sa mga Philippine.
Napakagandang tanong yan. Napakagandang tanong yan. Nung MMDA chairman ako, alam niyo naman siguro na hindi ko under ang construction. Diba? DPWH. So pag nag-construct, traffic. Pero kayo masisisi. Alam niyo naman siguro, hindi ko under ang MRT. Sino under ang MRT? DOTC. DOTC, MRT, LRT. Alam niyo rin na hindi ko kontrolado yung pag-issue ng prangkisa ng bus. Ang nag-i-issue po nun, sino? LTFRB. Just the same, pag nagkarami na ng bus sa EDSA, traffic. So, yun na, parang cancer na nga. Para tapusin natin yung cancer na yan. Dapat baguhin yung MMDA charter, i-under mo yung MRT sa MMDA. Sa MMDA chairman na, siya na magpatakbo ng MRT. I-under mo sa MMDA chairman yung LTFRB sa National Capital Region. I-under mo sa MMDA chairman yung DPWH, NCR. Palagay ko, solve na tayo. Gamot natin ng konti yung cancer. Baguhin natin yung MMDA charter, may karanasan ako dyan, at gawin natin yung Metro Cebu Development Authority. Nang sa ganon, hindi nila maranasan yung naging experience namin sa Metro Manila. At ganon din ang gawin natin sa Metro Davao. Magawa tayo ng Metro Davao Development Authority, Metro Cagayan Development Authority. Hindi na ho natin mapipigilan yung pagdami ng sasakyan. 300,000 ang bagong sasakyan ngayon sa Metro Manila. So, nakita natin yung solusyon. Paano ho magkakaroon ng solusyon? Eh, dito sa may karanasan. Di ba? Ang karanasan ng iba na traffic lang. Ang karanasan masasabi ko, eh hindi ko ho under yung MRT, i-under natin sa MMDA. Palagay ko solve. Ano ho yung modelo natin? Tokyo Metropolitan Government. Under ng gobernador ng Tokyo, yung LRT, MRT, bus, taxi, at maging yung construction. Jakarta Metropolitan Government at even Bangkok. Alam nyo, ginawa nila sa Jakarta yon. Si Governor Widodo ng Jakarta, under niya ang bus, under niya ang tren, under niya ang prangkisa. Siya ngayon ang presidente ng Indonesia. Dahil maayos. Sa atin, iba-iba yung function. So, yung cancer, para maayos yan, i-modernize natin yung mass transport system, i-under natin sa LMDA. Pag hindi natin ginawa yan, tinan niyo ito. Ilang buwan na ho akong wala sa LMDA. Na-resolve ba yung traffic? Mas malma. Punta kayo sa radyo ng bayan, sa Visayas Avenue, traffic to, Pilco, Pego-Pego, diba? Pareho din. So, ang tanong dyan, are you better off 4 months ago or 5 months ago? The same. Hanggat hindi mo natin nababago yung struktura. I bring with me that experience kasi naranasan ko yun. Pati yung connection ng mga drainage. Hindi ho konektado yung drainage ng Pasay sa Makati, Makati sa Taguig. At pag naputol yung bumaha, anong resulta? Yung cancer na sinasabing traffic. Sino mapapagbintangan? MMDA ulit. Di ba? Nasa loob yan eh. So, for us to make a headway, we must go to the source. Yung cancer cells doon, i-under mo talaga, baguhin natin yung sistema. Diba?
Yeah. Good afternoon po, sir.
Magandang hapon.
From Samar. Actually, yun sana yung tatanong ko rin, ano? Kasi chairman, parang nagka-problema ka na until your resignation. Marami kasing patay ko sa radio, sa TV.
Kasi ganito yun eh, kasi alam ko natatakbo na ako eh.
Okay.
Naging bahagi na yun ng politika eh. Pero nakalimutan ng tao, binuksan ko kanina yung Metro Shade Drill. Nalimutan. Oplan Metro Yakan, nalimutan. Pasig River Ferry System. Yung centralized bus terminals. Di ba? Yung pagtulong sa Yolanda, baka nalimutan.
Yeah.
Outside Metro Manila na, hindi, alam niyo, hindi ko trabaho yun. Outside Metro Manila na, pero first to arrive in Bohol. First to arrive in Sendong. First to arrive in Pablo. Nagka-chikungunya na ako sa RTR Plaza. Ibig sabihin, natakloban kasi, pumasok na yung politika eh. Yun na yung batikos eh. Pero if you look at the track record, media can sinong member ng cabinet na gising na ng 4 a.m.? Na-interview na, narinig na ako doon, di ba? So hindi siguro nasira, nahaluan lang ng maduming putik ng politika. Politika talaga yun eh.
Papasok ka ngayon sa politika.
Papasok na yun sa politika, kaya yung...
At ito rin, sir, yung papasokan mo, politics. Anyway, you've been the president of the League of Cities. So, may I ask if you're in favor that we create more cities or not, and why? Of course, not mentioning the Pimentel law. In your own thoughts lang, kailangan bang dumami pang cities dito sa Pilipinas o hindi na?
May batas kasi yan eh. Population, yung income requirement. Marami nag-aspire maging city kasi mas malaki ang ira. Pag mas malaki ang ira, mas malaki ang income. Pero ang mahalaga dito, may angat mo yung antas ng buhay ng lugar. I'm very happy to say, sa Tagaytay, kahit maliit lang kami, napakababa po ng unemployment rate. Dahil sa tourism, halos lahat may trabaho. Kumukuha na nga kami ng trabahador, taga Maynila. Yung iba ho, napunta sa Maynila para magtrabaho. Ang ginawa namin sa Tagaytay, mga taga Maynila, doon kayo magtrabaho sa Tagaytay for tourism. Peace and order, maayos. So, yung creation ng city should be based on legal processes, should evolve from the wishes of the people. Hindi naman kailangan city ka para makunlad ka. May mga bayan na makukunlad eh. Meron mga probinsya na walang city. Baler. Baler is a town, pero prime tourism area. Hindi ho siya city. So, yung sa akin, siguro sa bawat isang probinsya, at least meron isang city. Pero hindi dapat lumiit yung city, yung income ng mga munisipyo, mabawasan. Ano na ito eh, labanan lang ito ng kung sino yung malaking portion ng pie. Yun ang nangyayari dyan, kaya nag-aspire maging city. Ang mas maganda ho dito ay umangat yung level ng, yung quality of life ng isang lugar na na-convert na city. Nabawasan ba yung unemployment rate? Nabawasan ba yung drug addiction? Nabawasan ba yung crime? Yung po siguro yung quality of life. Meron tinatawag na HDI, research nyo, Human Development Index. At bahagi ng Human Development Index, ano yung malnutrition rate, ano yung peace and order, ano yung health, ano yung education, yun po siguro yung dapat i-aspire. Hindi lang yung naging pangalan mo city. Dapat umangat yung buhay ng mamamayan. Gumanda yung buhay ng mamamayan. Guminhawa. Katatapos lang natin sa One Negros, One Island. Tatapos lang. Siguro yan ang ginagawang modelo. Sa Metro Manila, hindi ko nabanggit, ako ang chairman ng Regional Development Council. Regional Development, dagdag na experience yun, hindi ko na ipagyabang kanina. As chairman of the Regional Development Council, kami nag-approve ng budget ng DOJ, si Laila, Regional Office, DSWD Regional Office, lahat ng state universities. Nakikita ko, pag mayroong sariling region at hawak yung pondo, gaya ng NCR, maganda yung evolution ng pagde-deliver ng services. Yung One Negros kasi, merong ano yan eh, may cultural, historical significance yan eh. Gusto nilang humiwalay sa Cebu. Kasi yung iba doon pa magkatransact sa Cebu. So siguro kung yung one Samar region talagang magdudulot ng kapakinabangan sa buong isla, sa buong Samar region, dapat magkaroon din ng mga datos kung paano mangyayari ito. If it is correct and validated, dapat supportahan. Hindi lang dapat dahil ginaya natin yung one island, one negros. Dapat talaga merong maipakita ano may dudulot nito sa mamamayan ng Waray region. Ano may dudulot nito sa enerhiya, sa agriculture, na makikinabang yung mga tiga rito. If that is viable, supported by data, tulungan dapat po yun. Wala akong nakikitang dahilan para hindi ma-recognize yun. Because you will have one regional development council na yun din yung dinaanan ko sa Metro Manila. Nasagot ka ba? Pagdating nata siguro, 2 questions, 3 questions. Mamaya ako na magtatanong sa inyo. In-endorse po nila ako, pero modesty aside, marami rin po nag-endorse sa akin. Mayor Duterte has already endorsed me. Sila nga. And ilan ba political parties na lumalaban? 5. And there are 3 other political parties secretly endorsing me. Opo naman. Siyempre lahat po nang nag-endorse, masaya ka kasi parang nakikita nila na qualified ka rin kahit hindi ka popular ka pareho ng iba, hindi ka boksingero, hindi ka artista. So nakikita siguro nila yung may qualification din naman. Sana po. So masaya po ako kasi pag may nag-endorse. Pag i-endorse nyo ako, mas masaya mo ako. May question pa?
Thank you very much, Sir
Okay na, mula na.
Sir, any message, perhaps parting message to the people of Samar?
Yung nakita ko rito the past several years, although yung office ko po not a national office, I was directly involved in your rescue operations. I was directly involved. Ang naitulong ko po rito, hindi sa pagyayabang, ako po yung nagsimula ng concept na adopt a municipality. After Yolanda, miniting ko lahat ang Metro Manila mayors. Pagkatingatihan na natin ito para madali. Kasi ang tagal pa ng national government. Ormoc, binigay ko sa San Juan City. So, sa ibig sabihin nun, yung San Juan City tulong sa Ormoc. San Juan JCs sa Ormoc. San Juan Rotary sa Ormoc. Tanawan, ang tumulong po dyan, City of Mandaluyong JCs, Tanawan, etc. So, nakikita, sa haba-haba po ng 1-year engagement po yun. Sa haba-haba po nung nangyari, ang nakikita ko po rito, it's about time that we seriously consider the creation of the Philippine Disaster Reconstruction Agency. Hindi yung NDRIMC, na walang gagawin kung hindi pakatapos ng isang kalamidad, itayo kagad yung mga poste ng kuryente, paandarin yung tubig, bubungan yung palengke, ibangon yung buhay ng tao. Kailangan po natin yan. And the lessons I learned, I saw it in your region. Because I was here. Ako po yung nagbubong ng Santo Niño Church. Ako po yung unang naglagay ng mga lanterns doon bago magsimbang gabi. Ako po yung naglagay ng poso para magkaroon ng tubig doon sa Tacloban Airport. At marami pang iba. The lessons learned is that we should have a Philippine Disaster Reconstruction Agency. Yung kay Ping, temporary lang yun eh. Ad hoc lamang yung parpar, di ba? Eh, lagi naman itatama sa ating bagyo, lindol. Gawin natin permanent. Hindi yung ngayon, napakarami. The reason why we are slow is because we have several agencies, 5 agencies working at the same time. So my message to the people of your region, again, that question given thrown a while ago is good. We'll support that regional island cluster for your region. Plus, ang kailangan po natin yung Philippine Disaster Reconstruction Agency. We missed several opportunities before. Hindi na po dapat mangyari yan. Hindi na po dapat mangyari. Maraming salamat po sa inyo. Maraming salamat. Thank you very much.
Sir Sherwin Gatchalian, At in front po, sir, is or the media from Tacloban, Calbayog, and Carbalogan City po. I am Mila of MBC. So, message po muna para sa mga Carbalogan.
Opening statement.
Maupay na pulo sa inyong tanan. Magandang hapon sa inyong lahat, sa ating mga members of the media. Una-una sa lahat, of course, dapat batiin mo natin ang ating birthday celebrant, Congressman Mila Tan. At binabati ko siya, more birthday to come. At nakikita kong gaano siya kamahal ng ating mga kababayan dito sa Samar. Kanina nung bumaba po kami, talagang kita ko yung support at pagmamahal sa kanya. So, happy birthday, Congressman.
First question po, sir, ano po ang masasabi po natin sa mainit na pagtanggap ng mga Katuluganon? Especially dun po sa ating event na pinuntahan sa may Samar State University.
Oo, actually, papasalamat po ako sa ating mga guro. Kanina ay nagkaroon kami ng pagkakataon na makipag-usap, makipagpulong sa mga guro natin, sa mga public school teachers natin. Papasalamat po ako sa napakainit na pagtanggap nila. At pagkatapos po doon po sa motorcade at ako'y masaya rin dahil talagang yung pagsalubong sa amin ay ibang klase. Papasalamat po ako sa mga kaibigan dito sa Catbalogan at kami po ay binigyan ng mainit na welcome. Okay.
Magandang hapon po, Sir Win. This is Jerry Pagling from Action Radio. This is your first time to run as candidate for the Senate, and how ready are we for the position in the Senate? And just in case, what could the people from Samar and Leyte expect from you? Okay.
Una-una sa lahat, first time ko tumakbo para pang national. 15 years akong local official, no? 9 years as mayor at 6 years as congressman. At talagang malaking aktibidad itong pagkampanya pang nasyonal, no? Talagang dapat natin suyuin ang 52 million voters natin, spread across 81 provinces, spread across 1,600 LGUs. Ang akin advocacy ay edukasyon, at yun po ay matagal ko nang sinusulong po nung ako po ay mayor, ngayong congressman, at yan po ay patuloy natin isulong po sa Senado.
Since, sir, we spent Philippine News Agency, since education po yung isusulong natin, just in case mapunta po kayo sa Senado, so ano po mga programa sa education?
Siguro ligid po sa kaalaman natin, ang Samar Island ay isa sa mga isla o lalawigan na meron pong mataas ang poverty incidence. Alam naman natin yan. At yan po isang malaking hamon po sa akin at sa mga opisyalis natin kung paano po maramdaman ng ating mga kababayan ang paglago ng ekonomiya at paano po maramdaman ng ating mga kababayan yung ayuda na dapat magaling po sa gobyerno. Isa sa aking sinusulong ay itong House Bill 5905 na ang layunin ay gawing libre po ang tuition fee sa ating pampublikong kolehiyo at universidad. Sa ganung paraan, tunay na mararamdaman po ng bawat isang kababayan natin ang paglago ng ekonomiya at yung tinatawag natin inclusive growth. Malaking hamon mo dito ay yung inclusive growth, no? Dahil nakikita natin, mabasa natin, lumalago yung ekonomiya, pero marami sa ating mga kababayan ay naiiwanan. At yun po ang layunin namin, walang maiiwanan, pantay-pantay po ang makakabenepisyo po dito po sa ating economic growth.
Excuse me everybody, kasi meron pong speaking engagement si Sir Sherwin sa baba, so babalik na lang po siya for another round of press conference. Thank you.
Alright, thank you. Tuto tayo.
Congressman FM Romualdez.
Good afternoon.
Yes po, I'm Mila of MBC, Manila Broadcasting Company here in Catbalogan City. And in front, yung ating mga media sa Tacloban, Catbalogan, and Calbayog. So, magre-request po sana kami ng 10 minutes po na press conference.
Let's go.
Ayan. First of all, sir, ano po yung ating magiging message sa mga Catbaloganon or sa Marnon na mainit ang pagtanggap po ngayon sa inyo?
Nagpapasalamat una ako sa lahat ng mga Samareños, lalo na dito sa Catbalogan na
nagtanggap sa ating kanina, napakainit sa halip ng malakas ng ulan ay mainit ang pagtanggap sa atin at tamang-tama nung lumabas ko, nagsalita ko lumabas din yung araw, parang message yan yata na sa halip ng isang bagyo o malakas na ulan may maliwanag na kinabukas na hinarap po natin. At yun po ang message ko kay ako po ay gusto talaga magbigay ng pag-asa. Kaya yung mensahe ko ay pagmalasakit tayo sa isa't isa dahil pag nagkakaisa tayo, yung dating mukhang imposible ay magiging posible. Kaya nakatindog na tayo, nakapamang tayo, kaya nagkakaisa tayo. Dito po sa public service, kinahandang magmalasakit talaga para yung servisyo natin ay walang wagas. Yung mensahe ko rito ay oras na, panahon na, yan na, kinahandang ng isang senador from the Eastern Visayas. Mula 1954 nung nahalal si Senator Rosales, wala na tayong representasyon sa Senado. At sa totoo lang po, nakakalungkot na yung Region 8 ay pinakamahirap. We are the poorest region in the entire Republic of the Philippines at hindi nakakatulong ang mga bagyo, kagaya ng Yolanda, mga Ruby, na taon-taon bumibisita sa atin mga higit isang dosena ng bagyo na malakas, over 20 typhoons. Pero sa halip po na ganun, wala tayong representative sa Senado. Yung sa Senado, napaka-importante. Kaya no? Kaya gumagawa yung Senado at yung lower house ng budget. 4% of the population comes from Eastern Visayas. We are 4 million strong here in the Eastern Visayas region 8. Yet we get less than 1.5% of the national budget. Tama na yan. Lugoy tayo. Parang naaapi na yata tayo kaya wala tayong representation. 60 years na nung nakaroon tayo ng isang senador. Oras na. Kaya ako, handang-handa maging boses nyo, boto nyo. Handang-handa ako makinig sa iyo. At handang-handa magmalasakit sa iyo lahat. Kaya yun po ang kinahandang nyo na. Representation, malasakit sa servisyo para iangat natin lahat. Yun po ang gusto ko. Hangarin ko, karuyan ko, magbigay ng hatag ng inspirasyon, pang-asa. Yung inaasa nyo, yung hangarin ko rin. Kaya magkaisa tayo at kakayanin to natin yun. Kaya ang galing naman talagang mga waray. Pero hindi pa yata nakakaisa dito ay hanggang ngayon wala pa tayo isang senador. 60 years na po. Magkaisa na tayo. Ano, Joey? Magkaisa na tayo. Basta nakakaisa tayo, wala tayong problema. Tama? Ha? Yung sinasabing crowd mentality, tama na yan. Tama na yan. Maganda yung crowd mentality o mag-aaway-away tayo dito kung sobra-sobra ang biyaya na abutan natin dito. Kung sobra-sobra ang mga proyekto, budget, programa, lahat. Kung sobrang pera dito, lahat ay nag-enjoy na, sobrang pera, lahat masaya, lahat walang problema sa pagkain, sa edukasyon, sa kalusugan, may bahay, may negosyo, may employment, okay na tayo mag-ayos. Pero sa ngayon po, yan, tayo pinakamahirap, Joey. We are the poorest region. Magkaisa na tayo. We have to be constructed. Let us stand together. Pakita natin sa buong Pilipinas that we can do it together. That we can have a representative. At least one. Maybe more. No? Maybe more. Ha? It is all up to you. Nasa kamay po yun. Kamay ninyo po. Mayor. Anong isusulat mo din? At least ako, sigurado na ako sa pangalan ko. Romualdez at yung numero ko, 43. Pero kayo na lang, mag-isip kayo, magkaisa na tayo. Let us put awaray, at least one, maybe two. It's up to you. Alright? Yun po mga yung mensahe ko. Andito po ako, I want to have the opportunity again to serve. I want to have the honor to serve you. Not just in the first district. Almost 9 years ago, Joey was with me. He's my favorite. Hindi, sapat ko lang eh. Bakit? Yung first outing natin, Joey, nandun ka. Tama? Sa Tacloban. Nandun tayo. Open Air Plaza. Ayan, medyo umambol pa nga eh. Parang yun ang good luck. Yun my good luck eh. Diba? Nakita ko siya, happy na ako. Baka omen yan eh. Huwag lang yung 666 na omen, ha? Antichrist, ha? Pero, that's all we want to do. We want to make sure, specifically, as I said, the budget. If we are 4% of the population, we should be getting at least 4% of the budget. In fact, since we're the poorest, we should even be getting more, 5%. Right now, 1.5 lang. I commit to you that within my first term, we will double that because that is a reasonable expectation. Reasonable na hingin po yun. Okay, we are the poorest, the most underdeveloped region. Ayaw ko yun. Hindi ko masisigmura yun. At hindi ko pwede talikuran itong itong challenge na sa akin ngayon po to help elevate us out of the cellar, the basement of the country's republic, region. We're the poorest. It should not be the case. We did a lot. Right, Joey? First district. Sa first district. Ang dami natin ko. First term lang, di ba? Hindi ka pa naubusan ng sa sulat, sa daming proyekto natin, no? So, you're my good luck, Joey. Don't leave me. Ha?
Ano ba feeling mo na people of Eastern Visayas?
Eastern Visayas, pagkaisa na tayo. Let us show the Filipinos na the poorest region will put a senator, at least one, maybe two. It is all up to you. Okay? Martin Romualdez, handang-handang maging boses nyo, boto nyo, handang-handang makinig at magbalasakit sa iyo.
Magandang hapon po, Congressman. Ako po si Victor Pangunas ng Astralis. Congressman, gusto ko lang malaman po yung ipinasan yung bill sa Kongreso para sa PWD.
Ay, salamat po. Kaya itong amendment to the Magna Carta for PWDs o yung mga tanang kapansanan napasa sa lower at upper house. Napirma ni Belmonte, Speaker, at Senate President Frank Drilon in the process for transmission to the President of the Republic of the Philippines. Pag pinirma po yun, itong batas ay magbibigay na sapat na benepisyo o itatapat natin benepisyo ng mga tao na may kapansanan sa senior citizens. Value-added tax exemptions, 20% discounts on goods and services, plus up to 4 deductions on dependents up to 100,000 or 25,000 per dependent, an amendment to the National Internal Revenue Code. So, yung VAT ay 12%, yung 20% discount ay 20, so 12 plus 20, 32% discount, almost 1/3 of the prices for medicines, medical care, diagnostics, laboratory fees, food, lodging, and entertainment po, among others po. At transportation, basta domestic lang. Huwag naman magbiyahe kayo sa Hong Kong na, di ba, may exemption yun. Kaya maraming mga magagaling yung mga therapist, doctor dito. Yun po ang magiging batas. Yun po ay isang bahagi ng ating kampanya at plataforma ng malasakit. Okay? Salamat. Salamat, damang salamat. At Jerry, thank you for being here. You inspire me. Ha? Kasi pag nakikita kita pa, you are my good luck charm. Whenever I'm running, pag nandun ka, panalo ako. Daw na yata ako. Salamat, Jerry. Special mention.